well, he's dropping pretty far behind now. But he has those mules, so he'll be able to get his econ up there pretty fast. And these 3 stalkers hanging out by themselves might get taken out by this pretty massive Marine Marauder ball. He's gonna get out of there before anything happens. Oh no, he's gonna engage. I don't know why he would do that. 3 units against those, that many units, not a good idea. So coming with this Marine Marauder ball, it's about 7, stemming up. The charge lots are done. Force field's trapping a few. That's pretty good force field actually taking on these units. But they just re-engage here. And the Dark Templars are out to try and take out this army. And of course, there's no skin coming down because he doesn't know that these guys are out. This medic ball is going to go down so fast. Forzel's charging in and taking him out. And running away, both in the red. Let's see, 13 hit points for that guy, 2 for that guy, and they're both up. See, cut in half. Oh, that was an awesome little death kind of event. There's a slice in half. Sweet. No production. A lot of tech labs and reactors over there, and the starport is coming down for QXC now. Just throwing a whole bunch of stuff down here. Kind of curious to see what he makes out of here, if he wants to go for harassment, maybe with Banshee, or get those medevacs out to help his ground army. But you can see he's trying to switching from ground into maybe a little more tech. 2 starports coming down, and yeah, I got a Raven coming out of that one. Ravens are crazy good units for Terran. They certainly, mess up my game when I play them. Those auto turrets, if you get enough Ravens, those auto turrets are deadly. I actually had a player once who just went for 8 Ravens or something, and came to my base and started owning my buildings in my army with a whole bunch of auto turrets. And his name was actually Auto Turret, and that guy really pissed me off. And after I played him, I lost like 15 games in a row because I was just so thrown off. Meanwhile, you can see Huk over here just patrolling with his Dark Templars, hoping to catch some SCVs off guard or something. And of course, still scouting with his probe. But now on 3 bases, and these probes are going a long way, but once they kind of settle down in the expansion, you'll see this income go up pretty high, I would think. Yeah, here comes the drop. The medevac is out. See if we can do some damage here. But of course, dropping all the units just in time. Almost lost about 3 from the side of there. That's how the medevac. Yeah, you can see how those observers just helped the Protoss so much. He saw that drop coming before it even left his own base. And more mortals coming out. And of course we have some High Templars out on the field pretty soon here. And Storm is on the way. Love that ability. The Raven is here. Will prevent these Stalkers from shooting, but there aren't really any Stalkers in this army, so that Raven's point defense jump will be pretty much useless. And so many Zealots go for the surround. And what a great wall right there with force field. These units are going so fast. These Zealots are going to take everything out, just pulling them in there. Of course, it looks like this Raven will survive actually. There's auto stalkers, and of course an Archon. I love the Archons. He's gonna take out this Raven. No, they let it live. He was so close to death. Should have just killed it. But yeah, no more stalkers, no more zealots. This is a pretty weird composition for an army, I gotta say. Archon, Sentry, and Immortal. I have never seen that. And there's some zealots. That's more about what I'm talking about. And meanwhile, another drop's coming in. Got a whole bunch of stalkers up here to try and defend it. And the zealots, with their charge, are back in here. This is not looking too good for the Terran army here. Taking out these medevacs pretty quickly here, and of course bringing back in his Archon to do some damage. Excuse me. And QXC is microing away, trying to go for these mineral lines. But the main is already kind of getting mined out, so he doesn't have too much over here. But they are doing a lot of damage right now. Finally going down. These stalkers have cleaned it up. But they were alive for quite a while, just doing some damage in there. And yeah, check out this income tab one more time. Like I was saying, Huk with almost 2,000 income per minute. That is pretty crazy. And over here, we have QXC trying to take his own 3rd expansion. Both these players opting to go for a pretty heavy macro build. But of course, these patrolling Dark Templar are going to scout it out. And it is possible that QXC has seen these because when they run around, they're pretty easy to see. You can see a kind of weird trail of weird space. Oh, but there you go, taking out some SCVs, some free SCV kills. And his army is not up there. Oh, I almost missed this. The world's coming out. He lost, I believe, but there's a gateway there. And he's taking out the pylons. doing a bit of damage, and he has supply block cut pretty badly here. And a huge army taking out all these stalkers. So Archon trying to do some damage here. He's going to go down. And he just packs up leaves. That was definitely worth it. Did quite a bit of damage. Supply blocked him for a little bit, and he did not lose very many units. His units are safe. Meanwhile, the DT that was up here seems like it took out quite a bit, and there's a second one up here as well. Gonna get taken out, but this expansion has been shut down pretty well. It still hasn't gone up in mining, but bringing us more SCVs here, so he'll get that going pretty soon. Meanwhile, Huk going for his 4th expansion. This game is pretty macro intensive. I'm actually kind of surprised I haven't seen any, neither the, no one's maxed out yet, so 137 against about 166 for as far as maximum food units go. But yeah, it's going for a whole bunch of expansions here. Looks like this drop is coming back to the right side expansion, but his army is here just waiting. And the soccer seem to blink now, which is definitely also very good against Derek. Because it's so handy when trying to take out air units. Let's see if they can take out any more. Yes, he does lose one of his dropships. And these dropships are taking some damage. They're getting whittled away slowly. And this Nexus will go up without any trouble. But over here, another drop. This drop's going on everywhere. Stemming up. I'm going to try and take out this Nexus. These cannons are able to shoot at one Marine. He will go down, but that is all they can do. Down goes that Nexus in the main. And there were still quite a few minerals up here. So that is going to shut down a little bit of mining. But stalkers are back. They will start to work on these marauders over here. Taking them out. Marauders are running back to their medevacs. And gonna get picked up. Oh no. But luckily he took out the medevac without any units, so QXC got pretty lucky over there. Income, yeah. I've seen it for a while, but check this out. 2,300. That is pretty epic for a Protoss, I've got to say. A little bit ridiculous. Building 2 robos. You know you have a ton of money when you're building 2 robos. Pretty ridiculous. Meanwhile, a small army up here to the north. Using that storm pretty well, taking some damage. Those Marines melt away so fast in storm. But so many medics and Marauders, or Marines and Marauders over there. Not gonna have too much trouble. And of course, more storms going down. I gotta love that. And the army comes in. These Immortals have no trouble dealing with these Marauders, that's for sure. They reduce the damage, and they do extra damage against armored units. So those Marauders melt away pretty fast. And he's splitting up his own army over here. Could be bad if Huk decides to move in. It looks like he is going to do some damage. He wants to take out this the second expansion for QXC, but I guess he's gonna back out. I think he knows he's ahead. He has 4 bases, ridiculous amount of income. And oh no, will they get this one too? They do. 1 Marine survives from those from the double drops. That is crazy. But another drop in Huk's main gun trying to take out some of the Nexus. These DTs doing some work over here. Not for many kills on these guys, but DTs in general in the game have been doing pretty good. Especially helping with that map control. And of course the proxy pylon, pretty close to QXC's base. This is a really crucial move here. It helps you stun units that much faster. We might see an engagement here. Reinforcements aren't there yet, so he might lose his army over here. Backing out, very smart move. He has quite a few medevacs, so he'll be able to heal up pretty well. Storms going up everywhere. Non-stop storms. Oh, and another one. These Marines just die so fast. But Huk has lost quite a few of his units. This Archon will finish, but he's so close to death already. Wow. Yeah, warping those stalkers, no problem. In the blink, taking out these medevacs, one-shotting them, no problem. And the medevacs are officially gone. And we'll see who up here. It looks like QXC will come out on top of this. But he has lost quite a few units. Going for one more storm. Will he get it off? Oh, he only got 1. But there are 2 more, and of course warping in a whole bunch of zealots. That should be no problem. Real quick look back at income. 2,500 to 1,000. Huk is being ridiculous right now. That is 2.5 times more income than QXC. That is pretty crazy. Yeah, as you can see, these Immortals have no trouble with Marauders. And having his proxy pylon here makes it that much easier to come and harass this expansion, but we have a planetary fortress, and that will be so hard to take out. Now these SCVs are here, they can repair.